Every single year, every single season, Dollar Tree has these wreath forms that are made out of foam, and they are great for crafting. I'm going to start with this one right here. And of course, we got to remove the sticker, which comes off pretty easily. And we're going to use this foam knife. You can find these at Dollar Tree, but you can also use a serrated knife, which works really well. And I did use it several times in this video. All right, so we're going to cut probably about 2/3 of it off because we're going to use just about 1/3 of it for this project. Now we're going to take this piece of scrap wood. This is a 2x8, I believe. It was just leftover. It was in our garage. I'm just going to sand it down just smooth and then wipe it really well. And then I'm just going to paint it. I'm going to paint it white, but of course you can choose any color you want. I'm going to give it one pretty heavy coat, and then we're just going to set it to the side under a fan so it dries really quick. Now I am going to trim off just a little bit of the bottom because I want that to be nice and flat and even. And you'll know why here in just a minute. So I'm just going to trim off maybe about 1/2 inch. And then we are going to make sure that we are flattening out the bottom as well. So I'm just going to set it and then we'll just cut off a little slice from the bottom, and this will make it stand just like that. So easy. All right, so these tapered candles are battery operated. You can get these at Dollar Tree, and they require 2 AAA batteries. We're just going to place them inside. I like to test them before I place them on my craft because that way I know for sure they work. And they do. They flicker and they look so pretty. All right, so now we're going to take the bottom portion of the candle and we're just going to make a dent so I know exactly how big of an opening I need to do. I'm going to use a combination of my serrated knife very carefully as well as a small little screwdriver just to make a small little opening. I don't need the whole thing to be able to fit in, just about maybe 1/3 or 1/2. Once I know it fits, I'm just going to add hot glue and then place it right there and hold it as straight as possible. And I did the same thing on the other side. To make sure that it's going to be nice and sturdy, I did add a strip of hot glue around the edge where the piece actually meets the foam, and this really made it nice and secure. All right, so now we're going to cut off some drop cloth. We're going to tear it apart because it creates a nice frayed look. And I'm just going to use a small piece and I'm going to cut it into strips because it makes it go a long ways. All right, so once I have them cut, we're just going to wrap the foam with it. I'm going to start with a little hot glue, wrapping it around, making sure that I'm covering as much green as possible and doing from one end to the other. All right, so we're just about done wrapping this up. And then we're going to put some of these felt little pads. You can get these at Dollar Tree. I'm going to put 4, one in each corner at the bottom of the base. That way it's going to not scratch any surfaces. And then we're going to hot glue the piece right on top. And that flat portion is going to help stay it nice and steady. I'm going to remove the little hooks from this home wooden sign. It has a very nautical, almost beachy look. We're just going to hot glue it right there in the front. And then in between, we're just going to add some faux boxwood. But you can add any florals you want. You can even make this fall themed, summer themed, Christmas themed, whatever you want. So I'm just going to add a few little picks here and there. And once attached, we're just going to add those tapered candles. And how cute are these? Now, if you want to turn them off, all you have to do is unscrew them just a little bit and they turn off. So easy, so inexpensive, and what a beautiful centerpiece you can display in your home. Let me know what you think of this one. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we are going to take the other piece, the leftover one. We're going to flatten out those edges as well. We are going to use several colors of these burlap ribbons that I have left over from other projects, as well as my finger protectors because we're going to use that all hot glue. And if you use burlap style ribbon, you know it seeps through, so make sure you use a protector. We're going to start with these natural tone one right there on the first edge. We're going to wrap it around until it wraps twice, securing with hot glue. And then we're going to move on to the next color. And again, we're going to wrap it around and it's going to overlap just a little bit over the other ribbon. And we're going to do that all the way to the other side, making sure we keep the same pattern of color all the way to the other side. So we're just about done wrapping this up, and we're going to take one of these foam cylinders that you can get at Dollar Tree. They come two in a pack. We're going to take one and split it in half. Then we're going to take these dusting mops that you can find in the cleaning aisle at Dollar Tree. We're going to remove the cardboard and just cut it in half. Then we're going to wrap these pieces with it. We're just going to add hot glue to the top first. Make sure that's attached. And then we're going to add hot glue to the edges, wrapping it around. I'm going to do the same thing on the other one. And then we're going to cut off any excess mop that's going to be on the bottom because we want it to be nice and flat so it can stand or sit on a table. Now we're going to take a skewer stick and we're going to cut two pieces. They're about maybe 4 inches long, but of course you can trim them if you need to. We're going to poke a hole with a screwdriver, add a little bit of glue, and place one of the sticks right in the center of that one piece and do the same thing on the other side. We're going to attach the rainbow onto these, and it's going to look like little clouds. How adorable. Recently, I did a larger one using pool noodles, and I thought it'd be such a great idea to make a smaller one that you can use on a tabletop. All right, so I poke a couple of holes, one on each side of the bottom of the rainbow, and then we're going to add hot glue and then slide it right in. This is not going anywhere, of course, unless you pull it, but who would want to do that? So we're just going to do the same thing on the other side and make sure they're both facing the same direction and nice and steady. How cute! You can leave it like this, of course you can, but I'm going to add some greenery. This is just some eucalyptus, some faux eucalyptus, and we're just going to add a few little bundles on each side just to add texture, color, just fun. But how cute is this? It's one of my favorites from today. Such an easy project. What do you think of this one? Let me know down in the comments. I'm going to remove the sticker and bring in several of these lemon themed flip-flops. These are the kids medium size flip-flops, and I'm going to use a total of 3 pairs. I'm going to start by simply hot gluing them facing kind of like sideways, just going around the ring, and then hot gluing one underneath each one. Now, I quickly realized that I should be adding some wire as well. So I'm going to hot glue, then poke a couple of holes, thread red wire. This is just what I had at home, but you can use whatever flexible wire you have. And then twist it in the back. And I'm going to do that all around the wreath. Again, we're just going to hot glue, poke a couple of holes, thread the wire, and twist in the back. And we're going to cover the twisties in the back here in just a minute. But we're going to start by simply covering the entire wreath from one end to the other. I had bought 4 pairs to see if I needed an extra one, but I only needed the 3 pairs, so that's all I used. All right, so now we're going to cover all those little twisties in the back because they are pointy and they will be prickly. So we are going to cut this ribbon. This is just a leftover one I had from fall. I'm going to cut it in half, and then I'm going to hot glue and then just kind of thread it in between the foam ring as well as the flip-flops and just hot glue, making sure that I am covering every part where that wire was twisted. I'm going to keep doing this until all of them are completely covered. Again, this is just to make sure it's not going to poke anyone or leave any scratches on any wall or surface. We're going to add some florals. These are some yellow and green picks from Dollar Tree, as well as one from Walmart because I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough from Dollar Tree. I wanted to have picks that had that yellow tone. That way it's just going to complement the entire design. How I am attaching it, I am going to attach it on the outside of the rim of the wreath form. I'm just going to poke a small hole using my small screwdriver, adding glue to the picks, and then inserting them one by one. I'm going to do this all around, making sure that I am filling any holes and empty spaces with as many picks as I need. Before I add anything else, I want to make sure I add something to hang the wreath from. So I'm going to take this yellow ribbon from Dollar Tree and I'm just going to thread it through one side, tie it in a knot, and that's it. This is just going to serve as a place where we can hang the wreath form. I'm going to take these Dollar Tree flowers. We're going to add 5 of them on the outside perimeter, kind of like in between the greenery picks and the flip-flops. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to poke a hole with my small screwdriver, add hot glue, and add a flower. And then I do want to add one more. This is going to be towards the bottom right corner of the wreath. And I'm just going to add a hole right there on that flip-flop, add some glue, and then add the flower. This is absolutely stunning. What a beautiful way to use these flip-flops. I love the colors, but I'd love to know what you think. Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to take another one of the foam rings and we're going to pair it with yarn. Now this white one is from Walmart, but I am going to pair with some other Dollar Tree ones. I cut off a piece that was about 36 inches long and I wrapped it around the bottom of the ring. Just it. Then I did the same thing with the pink one, another 36 inches, wrapped it around very closely, and then I'm going to secure it in the beginning and the end with a little bit of hot glue. That's all it needs. Then I'm going to move on with another color and just going to keep the same pattern. So I'm going to keep doing this all the way around the ring. All right, so I'm not going to show you the entire thing because it's very repetitive, but this is what it looks like. Fluffy, soft, and so colorful. All right, we're going to take these yellow flowers with the beautiful leafy greens, and we're just going to add a couple here on the left side of the ring. And because it's foam and yarn, it goes right through. Adding a little hot glue will secure it in place nicely. Of course, I got to add a pop of color in the middle, and I'm going to add this pink flower. I think it absolutely complements the design perfectly. So cute. You can add whatever you want to hang it. I'm going to take some more of that white rope because why not? I'm going to wrap it around. I'm going to make some knots. Now, this is going to look bulky. Not quite sure it's the right hanging piece for this, but I wasn't sure. So for now, we're going to use this one. That's it. But I could change it if I want to. I think this is stunning. Again, the colors are just bright and beautiful. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. I have another video here for you with tons more of Dollar Tree DIY crafts inspiration. Check it out. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.